Hey there guys, Chris here, the Tech Guru. Today I want to do a review video on a software that I've recently used called Iconosquare. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to jump into the tool itself, be really quick with this. I do value your time, and if you're planning on using this tool, I think this is going to be extremely useful to you. So Iconosquare is a social media management tool, and what I like and don't like, first of all, what I do like is essentially the pricing of this. So we came from Hootsuite, and Hootsuite, as you probably know, is like over $100 a month. And what's cool is Iconosquare is only $39 a month. One thing I don't like though is you only get one user on that plan. So to get more users, say if you have multiple people managing socials, you're going to have to get this plan, the scale plan, which is $83 a month. But if it's just you, it's a little bit on the cheaper side, which I like. And what's cool here is we can do essentially the same features as you can in all the social media management tools, except the user interface is amazing and it's just really easy to use. So the analytics feature is extremely easy to use. I just attached our social here, a brand new social TikTok. And as you can see here, it's a newer channel, but you can get the analytics, you can get all the demographic data on it, which is really helpful. And then what we can do is we can run reports. See this little feature over here? You can run reports, bring these up at meetings. What we do is we print the user reports on what's working and what's not working. We bring it to meetings, and we just work with the social media team and the marketing team and just kind of dial in on what's working and what's not. And the reports are amazing because we can just pull those up, and it's really kind of a good showcase of what's working. And then as far as content, again, we can take a look at the content. What I also like is the listening feature, where we can kind of look at competitors. And what we tend to do is we look at our competitors and we kind of put them in there. We don't tell anyone this either, and we kind of analyze the competitors and what they're doing, and we try to steal the ideas of what's working, but we like to put our own spin on it because we obviously don't want to copy the content. That's a method that we're having a lot of success with. And then one of our favorite things is the calendar publisher. This allows us to get ahead on scheduling things. Like this post right here, what you can do is actually drop and drag. Like, it's so easy to make posts. Like if I just click here, this is tomorrow, and I can upload some media here. And say if this is I'm just trying to find something we could use here. Let's go with this picture here. Just takes a second to upload, and then we can craft a post. What's up, guys? And then schedule it, and you can see a preview there. And what I really like is you can drop and drag and move social media posts onto different days and whatever time you want. And you can go in here, take a look at it. What I'll tend to do is show the team what it's going to look like on socials. Like this is a preview of what it's going to show up like on Facebook, and it shows everyone this. And we can kind of look at that. And then what's really cool is you can cross-post like against, let me explain this. So chances are you're on your phone like we were, and you're trying to post, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, and you're trying to cross-post across multiple platforms at once, and it's so difficult. But we found that using the tool like Iconosquare is we can cross-post to multiple platforms. And like if we choose this, I can choose multiple platforms and choose where I want to go and cross-post across all of them. And it's so helpful, guys. And we can just move the posts. Like, I can't get over how simple that is. So that's one thing that I absolutely love. This is probably my favorite feature in Iconosquare is the publishing, because it allows us to get ahead of schedule on our posts. And what you can do is you can collaborate in here as well, and you can do caption templates, essentially. And there's an AI section where you can start using AI videos and stuff. I know all the tools are doing this, and it's not absolutely necessary all the time, but sometimes it is. You'll be amazed at using AI to craft social media posts because it's smarter than all of us, which is a little frightening, but it is what it is. So the pricing is great with this tool. And again, guys, if you're thinking about checking out Iconosquare, consider checking out my affiliate link in the description to get a free 14-day trial. So in that 14 days, you can just try it. If you don't like it, totally cool. You can vacate, but chances are once you get your socials in here, that it's going to create an ecosystem that you're going to realize makes everything a lot more simple, because that's what happened with us. And then we have the conversations tab, in which we can kind of go in here and we can manage all the comments, mentions, and direct messages. So if you're like we were, what was happening was you were trying to follow everything on your phone. You were on Instagram, you're on YouTube, and then someone direct messaged you on TikTok, and then you check it out 4 days later and you notice that you missed it. So, which is kind of a big deal when people are private messaging you and you're missing things like that. It kind of blows, and that's not good for your brand. So then we can manage all the messaging, the comments, the mentions. And what's also really cool is there's actually a phone app. So I'm on the desktop version of this, but there's also a phone app, and I'm going to pull that up really quick here because it's so easy to use. And I prefer to use this on desktop. That's just me personally because it has all these features and I just like it. And again, you can add all your socials down here. There's a buttload of socials you can add, just like all the other social media management tools, and it all just works. And for the price of it, I feel like you can't beat it because we have analytics and reporting. That's two different things. You have the analytics you can look at and study. Then you have the reporting. You can make cool reports for meetings and such. Then we have the scheduling, the calendar, which is crucial because you can try to get ahead with scheduling posts and try to get a routine and get your social, because these algorithms kind of tend to learn your post schedule, and you need to stick to a post schedule. And then we have the messaging and comment management, which is huge. We have that all in one place. And then we have the app. So if you're not cool with like following it on the desktop, you have the app here. And again, you can do all this cool stuff on the app. I prefer not to use it, but it works really well and it's easy to use. And what you can do here is you can actually get the app and then have all the notifications from all your socials, like all the comments and all that. You can have it managed to your phone and then set up notifications. So if you got a message on YouTube, it's going to notify you in the Iconosquare app here, which is huge. And then you can go in there and actually keep up with your social media management. And it's an all-around great tool. So I really love this tool. And hit me up in the comments though. Let us know what you're struggling with, because I help companies manage social, and they're usually not posting in all areas, which Iconosquare is going to help you with. Also, they fail to have reports and look at analytics and actually study the demographics and such. There's just so much important stuff here that this tool is going to help you with. So you'll get a free 14-day trial using my link in the description. Hit me up in the comments. It's a great tool, no joke, like aside. Hit me up in the comments. Consider subscribing to the channel here. I do have a bunch of courses on growing with social and how to get monetized on YouTube. Tons and tons of courses. There's a link in the description for that, or else you can go to my profile and the main link there is what you'll get. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one.